I know that, sir. But think of the disastrous effect this might have on the morale of the American teenager. No, I'm not suggesting the boy doesn't want to go into the Army. It's just... Well, no, sir, I'm not trying to... Well, it seems to me, sir, that 2 weeks from today, at the induction center, he'll be there. Rosie, I'm so glad you're here. This is the end of the Alvarez Music Corporation. Conrad Birdie is going into the Army.
And your faithful secretary is hereby submitted for resignation.
Huh?
I just dropped in to say goodbye, Albert, darling. Lots of luck.
No, Rosie, you can't. Not today of all days. My pills. Where are my pills? The little ones I take when I'm overwrought.
Here.
Not so much. Break it in half?
You're 33 years old, Albert. You can take a whole aspirin.
I am not 33. I'm a long ways from 33. I won't be 33 till tomorrow. Water?
It's no use, Albert. My mind's made up. I've been with Almelu 8 years now, and as you well know, I've been a lot more than just a secretary to you. And you're not going to get everything you want until we've both seen the preacher.
Rose, those are moments of madness.
Well, between those moments of madness and the office, I've put in a good 90 hour week. And for what? A $5 raise in 1954 and a bottle of our page last Christmas.
Promise her anything, but give her our page, Rosie.
Yeah, but not a 16th of an ounce. Besides, I want something more than that.
Rose, if you're referring to anything of a more permanent nature between you and I...
You and me?
I'm just not ready for it. Besides, there are religious differences.
Spanish is not a religion.
Well, if it's part of the company you're after, the answer is no to that, too. Almelu is me, Mama, and Lou. And any change in that would kill the wonderful woman who bore me.
Nothing could kill your mother, Albert. Except maybe a silver bullet.
Well, I won't drop poor old Lou either. He loved you, Rosie.
I loved Lou, too. Sure, he was born, he was loyal, and he was lovable. But he died 6 years ago. And besides, he was a dog.
He was not a dog. He was a wire-haired terrier.
Anyhow, it's not a part of the company that I want. This is something much more important.
Rose, if you're going to discuss what I think you're going to discuss, I'm in no mood to discuss it.
There's nothing to discuss, Albert. Conrad Birdie's going into the Army. I'm quit. There's nothing you can do but give up the business, go back to college, and get your degree.
Rose, I am up to my ears in debt. Conrad's got a $50,000 guarantee that I can't pay. And I've just taken a severe overdose of aspirin.
Albert, this may be your last chance. Will you listen to me, Albert? I'm serious. Is going in the Army is the best thing he could do. Now you're free to start to do what you want to do. Albert, Albert, Albert. I remember how you told me I should trust you for a year and would just
take Conrad's guarantee, and as soon as I'm out of the red, I'll dissolve the company and go back into the academic life.
Albert, you're on.
Of course, it may take a few years, but I'm sure that by 1973 or 74 at the latest, we'll have enough. What's that?
Something that's going to push that date up a few years. Pick a name.
Pick a name? What are you talking about?
All right, I'll do it for you. MacAfee. Kim MacAfee, age 15, president and recording secretary, Conrad Birdie fan club number 2748 of Sweet Apple, Ohio. Mary, would you get me Sweet Apple, Ohio? The number is capital 78820, and call me right back.
No, wait a minute. What's going on here? Who's Kim, whatever her name is?
Kim MacAfee, Albert, is what's going to send you back to college with the biggest hit song this business has ever seen. It's called One Last Kiss.
I've never heard of it.
You haven't written it yet. But when you do, and when that one last kiss is from Conrad Birdie on his way into the big cold army for 2 long years, and when he gives that kiss to one of his fans chosen at random from 1,200,000 hysterical teenagers, it'll make Mr. Birdie the hottest soldier since Joan of Arc.
Rosie, I'm beginning to see it. We cut the record here in New York.
Take that greasy bongo playing ear thief to Sweet Apple.
Let him kiss the kid.
And release the record. Albert, you'll make enough money to stay in college the rest of your life.
Rose, it's wonderful. And I promise you, as soon as this thing is settled, it'll be just the two of us, Rose, in perfect bliss. Oh, I'll get a job teaching English, and you... Bliss. Kiss. That rhymes. I wonder if anyone's ever used it before. Oh, what difference does it make? It'll be great for the song. Oh, one last kiss. It gives so much bliss. What is your dentifrice? No, too clinical.
An English teacher, someday he may be an English teacher. Yes? Well, every phone in Sweet Apple can't be busy, but mother by her first name. It makes the mother and daughter more like pals.
And your father?
I'll call him Harry, naturally.
Yeah, Pop.
By the way, I think Harry took the news about Hugo and I awfully well. Don't you think so, Doris?
The phone call?
Yes, this is she. Yes, I'll wait.
I don't know. Yesterday I was a mother. Today I'm a pal. Are you sure you might like to call me Mom? That's modern.
I'm sorry, but times are changing, and you've got to go along with them, or you'll be left behind with all the old folks. By the way, Doris, do you have a cigarette? I seem to have run out.
I'm not an old man. I was 18 in World War II.
Yes? Conrad Birdie is coming here to kiss me? Doris? Mother? Mommy!
Baby, what's the matter?
It's Conrad Birdie, Mommy! He's gonna kiss me!
That's nice, dear. Now you just put your head on Mommy's shoulder.
You don't understand! Conrad Birdie is coming here to Sweet Apple to kiss me goodbye! Oh, Mommy!
I never thought I'd say this, but God bless Conrad Birdie.
We love you, Conrad! Oh, yes, we do! We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Conrad, we love you!
Hi, girls. Sorry I'm late. Now, let's go over that Birdie song one more time before the train leaves. I'll throw this thing away, lady. You know Conrad wouldn't approve. All right, now, shall we try it?
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true.
Oh, little girl, you can sing with us if you'd like. What's the matter with her?
She said because Conrad's going in the army, and she'll be too old for him when he gets out.
Oh, I think she's still got a few good years left. Look, why don't you girls go down the track so then I'll talk to her. Hello, girl. I'm Albert Peterson, Conrad's man. Oh, come on, Al. That's no way to be. Things can't be that bad. Smile. Little girl, this is an adult speaking. I order you to smile. Please. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. Take off that gloomy mask of tragedy. It's not your style. You look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Take out a pleasant outlook. Stick out that noble chin. Wipe off that full of doubt look. Slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. want to see Conrad before he leaves. Oh boy, could you get that stuff on the track 12 on the... Rosie, what are you doing?
Getting our things down to the station without any help from you, Albert.
I'm sorry, Rosie. I don't suppose a generous tip would help make things up.
Albert, just take your briefcase and go down to that train before any of those reporters talk to Conrad alone. You remember what happened the last time?
You hang on to it, Rosie. I've got to wait here for Mama.
Speaking of your mother, Albert, have you told her about dissolving Almelu?
I couldn't. Well, yesterday was the anniversary.
Of what?
Lou, 6 years ago, he was hit on the 181st Street in Broadway by a loaded beer truck. What was that, Mama?
It's either her or the all clear.
Mama, what's the matter?
Don't worry about me, Sonny. I'm just a little faint from the subway.
Mama, I told you to take a taxi.
Taxis? What do I need with taxis? I'll leave the taxis for my successful son. A mother can ride crowded in a dirty subway full of foreign people. Wouldn't give you a seat if your life depended on it. But what's the difference? Nowadays, a mother is lower than dirt anyway. Well, here's some money I saved from not taking the taxi. Buy some candy with it. Who's she?
Mama, you know Rose Alvarez from the office?
This is Rose Alvarez? Pretty little Rose Alvarez? I can't believe it. Rose, what happened? You had a sudden shock or something?
Excuse me, Albert. I think I'll go to Conrad here.
By all means, Miss Alvarez. Look at her, Sonny. How nice she looks. It's a wonder to me some older man doesn't snatch her up. A personable matron like that with brains and a few dollars. What a catch you'd make for a convalescent. Goodbye, Rose.
Goodbye, May.
Call me Mrs. Peterson.
Mama, what I wanted to talk to you about is sort of about Rosie. Maybe you'd better sit down.
Why? I know my Sonny. He loves his mama. He isn't going to say anything that would break her heart. Go ahead, dear. What about Rose?
Well, it's about Lou, too.
Lou? Where are you, Lou? Struck down by a beverage I consumed faithfully for 32 years. What about Lou?
Well, Mama, Rose thinks, and I agree, that I should give up Almelu. Mama,
Nothing's the matter. You killed me, that's all. Lou, I'm coming. I'm on my way up.
Mama, you don't understand. It's just that Rose thought, look, Mama. Here's some money. Take a cab. The subways are too crowded.
Nothing's too crowded for a mother. I'll go during rush hour. That's the worst time. Wait a minute. How many blocks is it after all? Only 107? I'll walk.
Mama.
Enjoy yourself, son. Take care. Wear your heavy coat. Be careful crossing the street. And keep your money in your inside pocket. And wear clean underwear. and eat a hot lunch.
Albert, I thought you were going to bring it to her gently.
Well, as a matter of fact, Rose, I didn't tell her at all. I mean, she was so upset about my leaving, I thought I'd better wait. But enough of that. Let's board the train and talk more about that on the way to Sweet Apple. And remember, when we get there, we can't let Conrad talk to those reporters alone.
How about answering a couple of questions here, like, how do you feel about going into the Army?
How does he feel? How does he feel? You ask how he feels? He's much too shy to tell you, so I'll tell you how he feels. He feels brave and eager, strangely humble, proud to be a Inouye.
He will gladly face those bullets, for he's not afraid to die. For he's a fine, upstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
And that's why he volunteered for the Army.
Volunteered, but I thought he was drafted. And didn't he appeal 3 times?
Sing! We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Conrad, we love you.
Very nice, very nice.
Hey, Conrad, what's the pitch with you and this Hollywood starlet? Are you two engaged?
Is he engaged? Is Conrad engaged? There's absolutely nothing to the rumor he's engaged.
She's a real pal, like a sister, but it doesn't mean a thing. And that 18-carat diamond, it was just a friendship ring.
For he's a fine, upstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
And why was her husband so mad?
Sing!
We love you, Conrad, oh yes we do. We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true. Ooh.
I'll never forget Conrad's first words when he heard he's been accepted into the Army Force. Say, Mr. Peterson, he cried eagerly. Do you suppose I could get myself assigned to one of the frontline trenches so I can be sure to get myself one of them dirty cherries?
Albert!
Or whoever's dirty this time.
Hey, Mr. Peterson, can you give us the real scope? Is Conrad still drinking a lot?
Now listen here. That Costa must stop. He goes to church each Sunday and he doesn't touch a drop.
He's as decent as a minister. He's as sober as a judge. He subscribes to every charity, and his hobby's waking fudge.
For he's a fine, upstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
But isn't it true
in fact, 14's the fine of
Kim, before you go, can I talk to you for a minute?
Right now? I mean, can it wait? I'm in an awful hurry.
I don't think so, Kim. It's really important.
Hugo Peabody, what's so important that you have to talk to her right now?
What is so important? I'll tell you what is so important. The day after I give her my pin, she goes around kissing someone else. That is what's so important. I want you to know I've been quite upset about this. I've already had several headaches. And a nosebleed.
Why, Hugo, I believe you're actually jealous of Conrad Birdie.
Me jealous? I'm the opposite of jealous. I'm extremely jealous. And I have every right to be. Kim's my steady.
That's just it, Hugo. I'm your steady. Oh, I may admire Conrad Birdie as one admires a far-distant and unattainable ideal. But I'm kin to you, Hugo, and I don't care how common and ordinary you are. That's how I'm going to stay.
You're not just saying that to make me feel better?
I mean every word of it, Hugo. Conrad Birdie, just the flame. Steady forever. One boy, one special boy, one boy to go with, to talk with, and walk with. One boy, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Boy, one silly boy,
circumstance that I welcome you to our fair city and present to you this 14-karat solid gold key so generously donated by the men of the Sweet Apple Brass Works. And as I present this key to you, Conrad Birdie, what happened? All I said was Conrad Birdie. If you girls don't stop that, how can I finish my speech?
Who cares about your speech? We want to hear from Conrad. Speak to us, so beautiful one. Tell us how you make that glorious sound that even now, in anticipation of it, has reduced me to a snarling, raging, panting jungle beast.
You gotta be sincere.
Mr. Birdie, what do you think you're doing here?
You gotta feel it here, cause if you feel it here, well then it's gonna be honestly sincere. If what you feel is true, really feel it you, make them feel it too. Write this down now, you gotta be sincere, honestly sincere. Man, you gotta be sincere. If you feel right here, then it's gotta be right, oh baby. Hug me. Supper. Oh, my sincerity shows through. I look you in the eye. I don't even have to try. It's automatic. I'm sincere. When I sing about a tree, oh man, I really feel that tree. And when I sing about a girl, I really feel that girl. Oh man, I really feel sincere. If you're in the sincere, if you're in the sincere, if you feel it right here, then it's gotta be right, oh baby. Hug me. Supper. You gotta be sincere. Whoa, 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 you gotta feel it here. Oh baby, oh my baby, oh yeah. Whoa, my baby, oh yeah. When you gotta be sincere, when you gotta be sincere. Yeah. When you gotta be sincere, when you gotta be sincere. Yeah. When you gotta be sincere, when you gotta be sincere. Yeah. Whoa, my baby, oh yeah. Whoa, my baby, oh yeah. When you gotta be sincere, when you gotta be sincere. Whoa, my baby, oh yeah. Whoa, my baby, oh yeah. Oh, baby, 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 oh yeah. Whoa, my baby, oh yeah, yeah,
Hey, last breakfast as a sit-down. Some breakfast? All she needs is a bottle opener. Now you be quiet about that matter. We need not spoil the image of the man who will finance our future. Oh, get ready. I think I hear him coming. This way, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Conrad Adventure.
Well, thank you, Mr. MacAfee, but please don't tell my brother Hugo I'm here looking at the guy who's gonna kiss his girl, or he'll punch my lights out.
Never fear, little buddy. I'll never tell. And besides, this is a great moment in your life, getting a chance to be this close to Conrad. Oh, girls, he said Conrad.
Oh, where did you ever learn to do that silly thing?
From our big sister. And mother's, of course. Yeah, and we're going to start a Conrad for that fan club. Hit it, girls. We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad. And we'll be true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Conrad, we love you.
Oh, great idea. And we'll start our Conrad Bird Brain Club. Hate you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We wish they'd throw you into the zoo. You know the girls would cry. Boo, boo. Oh, Conrad, we hate you.
Now, my little bundles of blood. Stop fighting over Mr. Birdie and learn to accept his success. I hope you'll button your money with me because we have a deal for you. Oh, I did. I went through the couch, the laundry, my mother's purse, and my piggy bank, but I only came up with $2 in change. Oh, Linda, this is your lucky day. It just so happens we have a package deal for you, and the price is only $2. It includes some Conrad cooler, a peek into the famous MacAfee kitchen where my precious and adorable sister.
You don't mean Cam.
But of course, Cam. Anyway, it's where she and her parents served Conrad for his last breakfast before he was off to the army. And who knows what will happen to him there? And think of how valuable his work will be to you. Now, after taking to the famous MacAfee kitchen, Randolph was the biggest surprise of all. Will you show them, dear brother of mine? Certainly, my adorable sister. As a bonus, and I must say this is a bonus, Conrad has decided to let you touch a piece of his jacket. Can you believe it? Well, I've seen enough. I want it all. Really have $1.57. I would most certainly not deny you a moment of Conrad Birdie history over a few cents. That's 43 cents to be exact, Randolph.
Hey! What little thief stole my jacket?
Mr. Burbrain.
Well, thanks a lot, little buddy. Hey, you can call me Conrad.
Wow! He is a superstar, and he wants you, our best friend Randolph MacAfee, to call him Conrad.
Conrad!
You can keep your Conrad cool in your binoculars. Here's all the money I have, and keep the frogs and the marbles, too. Yeah, here you go. Take it off. Well, I gotta go mow lawn. Thanks for everything. Yeah, and I'm gonna go tell Hugo what a great guy Conrad really is.
He's real cute. Bye-bye, chumps.
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Conrad, we love you.
I'm tired, Ursula. We've been out here all
my breakfast, and I intend enjoying it.
Your father has a right to enjoy his eggs, Kim. But why don't we start clearing away some of these other things? I know the house has been a bit hectic this morning, dear, but Kim has gone to a lot of trouble to fix a special breakfast for Mr. Birdie, and I want to make sure everything's ready and waiting for him when he comes down. After all, he is a national figure, and I want to show those New York people we know how to treat a national figure here in Sweet Apple. Of course, it doesn't mean too much to me personally, but for Kim's sake. There we are. All done. Did you enjoy it, dear? Good. Now, if you'll just hurry along.
Doris, I'm not budging from this room till I have my coffee, smoke a cigar, and read my newspaper.
I'm sorry, dear. I didn't have time to make more coffee this morning. How about a nice warm 7-Up?
So, Randall, how much money did we make? You mean when we conned those kids into giving us their money? Hush up, you two. We won't party here. This is just our little secret. Morning, Paul. Here's your paper. I hope you don't mind, but I cut out a few articles about Conrad Birdie.
I've tried to run this house on a democratic basis. I have extended the privilege of self-determination to both the woman I married and the children I have sired. The vote has been denied no one for reason of age, sex, or political affiliation. There has been no taxation without representation. And open covenants have hopefully been arrived at. Last night, I gave up my room to a guest who repeatedly referred to me as Fats. Telephone calls were made on my phone to New York, San Francisco, Fairbanks, Alaska, and Hong Kong. I slept on a camp cot, my feet in the fireplace and my head in an ashtray. Outside my window, 6 Harvey Street. We love you, Conrad. 4,723 times. And I just lost 2 fried eggs. Gentlemen, the democracy is over. Parliament is dissolved, the Magna Carta is revoked, and Nero is back in town. And you don't offer Nero a warm 7-Up.
Mr. MacAfee, I hope you don't mind keeping off the phone for a couple of minutes. I'm expecting a long-distance phone call from New York.
Perfectly all right. I'll go out and burn Rome.
Mother, what's wrong?
Oh, nothing, dear. Your father's just excited about Conrad being here, that's all.
He's coming! He's coming! He's coming! I'll get the eggs. Mother, Hugo, call the kids!
Girls, he's coming. You better hurry if you want to watch the meet.
Here we are, Kim.
I'm sorry, Doris. We just had to come too. We'll stand quietly back here.
He's here!
Good morning, Conrad.
Oh, boy.
Call me for lunch, baby. Oh, hiya, Fats.
Now, George, about that boy.
Oh, he's just got here. Well, he asked me.
Well, who asked you? After all, Doris, Kim is only 15, and I don't want her running around. I don't care who's here. No ill mannered loud and good enough. You shut up.
You have no right to say that. That boy is our
Oh,
guest.
this is my house, and until you're 18, here, will you shut up?
Mrs. MacAfee, will you pick? Children, is this the way you want 75 million Americans to see you?
What are you
Conrad.
On television?
That's right. I just got the confirmation from New York, from Ed Sullivan himself.
You mean we're going to be on the Sullivan Show? The Ed Sullivan Show?
That's right. They're going to cut in on Sweet Apple next Sunday evening at 8:05, and you're all going to be on. That's why I beg that you put aside your petty differences. To that great audience out there, you're an American dream come true. And for the free world's sake, Mr. MacAfee, don't destroy that dream.
Me? On the Ed Sullivan Show? Ed Sullivan. Me, Harry MacAfee, appearing with Ed Sullivan.
know if not where she's done it.
Mama, Rose is right here.
This is Rose? I can't believe it. She looks like Margot when they took her out of Shangri-La. For her own sake, Albert, send her back to Tibet. And don't worry about a secretary. It so happens I met on the bus the perfect secretary. A wonderful, refined girl on her way to Akron, only I persuaded her to get off here. Sonny, say hello to Gloria Rasputin.
Hi, Al. Hey, you're cute.
But, Mama, I don't need a secretary. I have Rosie.
What does Rose need with the job? In a year or two, she'll be getting Social Security.
Well, listen, I don't just type.
You do other things?
I tap dance. I figured help you out with the secretary stuff, and you can help me get into show business. May, can you sing Swanee River?
Oh, it's my favorite selection.
Get a load of this, Al. Hit it, honey.
Wonderful qualifications, but I'm used to working with Miss Alvarez. However, as you say, Mama, we are faced with a certain amount of extra work here. You have to stay down there?
Only for a few minutes. May, give me a hand, will ya? Al, you help from the other side?
Albert, for the movie, they can always cut away while they jack her up. Sonny, why don't you take Gloria somewhere and see how fast she types?
Well, I do have all these releases to get out. Gloria could do them, unless it makes any difference to you, Rosie.
Why should it make any difference to me?
Not a girl, Rosie. You keep working and I'll go along with Miss Rasputin.
And I'll find you a typewriter.
Do you use the touch system?
Whenever possible.
I am so mad I could just...
Excuse me, Miss Alvarez, but I'm thinking for Kim MacAfee. I just want to tell her she is not to kiss Conrad, Birdie, in that Sullivan show, because if she does, I'll... Miss Alvarez? Is anything wrong? Miss Alvarez? It's me, Hugo Peabody. Can I do anything for you, Miss Alvarez?
Why, yes, Hugo. I think you can.
See, as you know, in just about 14 hours, one of show business's brightest talents is going off to play a very special engagement. And tonight, before he goes, he wants to leave a certain lucky young lady with one last kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, we take you to Sweet Apple, Ohio, where a typical American family, Mr. and Mrs. Harry MacAfee, and their children, Randolph, Kim, Marcy, and Jill, are gathered to bid farewell to a typical American soldier, Conrad Birdie.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3.
Where's he at?
Kiss Oh, give me one last kiss. It never felt like this. No, never felt like this. You know I need your love. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, give me one last kiss. Oh, one more time. Oh, baby, one more time. It really is sublime. Oh, honey, so sublime. You know I need your love. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, give me one last kiss. Baby, give me one last kiss. Baby, give me one last kiss. Oh, one last kiss. Oh, give me one last kiss. It never felt like this. No, never felt like this. You know I need your love. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, give me one last kiss. Oh, one last kiss. Oh, give me one last kiss. It never felt like this. No, never felt like this. You know I need your love. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, give me one last kiss. Oh, one more time. Oh, baby, one more time. It really is sublime. Oh, honey, so sublime. You know I need your love. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, give me one last kiss. Give me one last kiss. Oh, one last kiss. Oh, give me one last kiss. It never felt like this. No, never felt like this. You know I need your love. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, give me one last kiss. One last kiss. One last kiss. Oh, give me one last kiss. One last kiss. One last kiss. Oh, give me one last. Okay, check. Brace yourself. Brace yourself, Conrad, Birdie. Peterson, he was a thief of law.
Hugo, I'm Peabody. I never want to speak to you again.
I demand to know who's responsible for this. Who let that kid in here?
I did, Albert.
Rosie?
Just think of it as sort of a farewell present to you and Miss Rasputin. Wear it in good health.
Rosie, you can't do this to me. You can't leave me here alone.
You're not alone, Albert. You're on television.
For he's a fine, upstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
For he's a fine, outstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy. What did I ever see in him?
Conrad, be reasonable. I mean, you've just had a severe shock, and the best thing for you to do is to go upstairs and... Aha! There she is. The traitor that stabbed me in my heart while my back was turned.
Get out of my way, Albert.
Careful, Sonny, she may be armed.
I can handle her, Mama. Why don't you go upstairs and make sure that Conrad gets into bed?
Wait for me, Conrad. I'll make you a nice hot cup of tiramisu.
For the last time, Albert, will you let me by? I'm going on the town tonight, and I don't want to waste another minute.
Not until I've had my say, Rose. I just want to let you know that thanks to Mama's quick thinking, this will take place after all. Tomorrow morning at the train station just before Conrad leaves. So, it looks as if you failed, Rose. As anyone must fail who tries to buck Al Peterson. One of the giants. One of the titans. One of the King Kongs of the music industry.
What did I ever see in him? How could I ever think that he was nice? Take it from me, I paid an awful price. It was wrong from the start. Broken discs, broken nails, broken heart.
An empire builder. A colossus.
Out of my way, you defrocked English teacher.
Ouch!
What did I ever see in
Rosie! Rosie, come back. Do you hear me? This is King Kong calling. Rosie! Rosie, please come back. Rosie, I need you. And I don't care how you plead and beg, Miss Alvarez. You're through here at Almelu. Not only do I accept your resignation, but furthermore, you're fired. Just remember one more thing, Mrs. Alvarez. Sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never harm me. You big brat. I'm sorry to do this in front of you folks, but I had to let Miss Alvarez go. I'll get back.
Probably Hong Kong again.
Hello, this is Albert Peterson speaking. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis. Miss Rose Alvarez is no longer with us.
Miss Alvarez, wait for me. I'm coming.
Where do you think you're going, young lady?
With Rosie to train these and dregs and simple hearted from the brimming cup to Will.
Upstairs.
But Daddy.
Upstairs! You heard what I said. Upstairs!
Miss Alvarez was right. You're all the same, from puberty to Mussolini.
What's that? You dare say puberty in front of your own father? Not to mention Mussolini. Oh, Doris, we failed as parents. I never asked for much from my children, just respect. A little respect. That's all I asked for. Respect. Did I get any respect? I did not get respect. I got no respect.
I suspect you, Daddy. He is not a suspect. He wants respect. I respect you, Pa.
Oh, be quiet. Who wants respect from a child? You're just a child. Oh, Doris, take me upstairs. I'm not a well man. Certain words I didn't want to hear in this house. Puberty was the first. Mussolini was the second. And respect is the third.
Now look here, Mr. Lewis. No 3-cent reporter can bulldoze me. I happen to be Albert J. Peterson, and you can print that in whatever cheap paper you happen to represent. It's not a paper. It's a magazine. And it's not Mr. Lewis. It's Mr. Loose. Oh, Rosie, I need you.
Sonny boy, where are you going?
Nowhere's, Mama. Just out. It's a little stuffy here, so I thought I'd take... So look for Rosie, Mama. I love her, and I want her back.
Oh, by all means, darling, find your lady's spade and bring her back here. And by the way, dear, when you get back, be sure to stop by the kitchen, take my head out of the oven, and turn on the gas.
years she wasted on me. Who knows what kind of a low dive she's in at this very moment.
Oh, Sonny, you're right. I'll help you find her. Only maybe I'd better give you the message from Conrad first.
What message?
Oh, nothing to worry about. He just says he's going out tonight and doesn't think he'll be back in time to kiss Kim tomorrow.
Mama, why didn't you tell me this before?
I tried to, darling sweetheart. But you kept bringing up a certain party from south of the border.
I don't know what's the matter with him. He knows how much this means to me. Conrad! Conrad!
Take it easy. I'm coming. Before you start hollering at me, Albert, I better let you know that I made up my mind. I am sick of getting up at 9 every morning. Having all them people watch me eat. Letting them kids poke me in the eye. Oh, man, I want to have some fun. I want to go out. Eat a couple of young chicks. Oh, man, don't you get it? I am tense.
Mama, don't just stand there. Do something.
Conrad, you ever think in terms of a more mature woman?
Oh, man, I hope I never get that tense. Now, you just listen here, buddy boy. This is my last free night before I go in the Army, and I am going out.
You can't go out without my permission. It says so in your contract. Get the contract. It's in my... never mind. I'll get it myself. Conrad, you stay right here.
Conrad.
There are chicks just right for some kissing. And I mean to kiss me a few. Man, those chicks don't know what they're missing. I got a lot of living to do. Sizzling steaks, just ready for tasting. And there's Cadillacs, all shiny and new. Gotta move, 'cause time is a-wasting. There's such a lot of living to do.
Yes, Mr. Birdie.
Well, what's the lowdown on this town?
Sweet Apple, Ohio was founded in 1852 by Jeremiah.
No. I mean, what do you do here? Where are you going to have a ball?
Well, there's a sweet shop and the church basement, and the other kids go to ice house.
Ice house? What's there?
I don't know. Ice, I guess. It just so happens, Mr. Birdie, that the ice house is where people go when they want to be alone.
Hey, ain't you that chick I was supposed to kiss?
I am not a chick. I'm a fully grown woman, and I insist on being treated as such. In fact, that is why I'm leaving home.
Hey, now you're talking, chick. Come on, let's move. We got things to do.
Crazy cold and wonderful raceman. Love one night to God love to. Broadway life and wide open spaces. There's such a lot of living to do. Lots of things and know what you sold you. The Louvre and laugh at the view. Moonlight
moonlight swim and motorboat races and loop-the-loop. I'm gonna do the only sensible thing left.
Moonlight swims, motorboat races, loop-the-loop. Doris! Doris! Give me my gun!
Mr. MacAfee, you haven't seen Conrad, have you?
No, but I intend on seeing him, Mr. Peterson. And if you have a message, I'll be glad to deliver it right after I shoot him.
Shoot him? Rosie, you gotta find Rosie.
Dear, what are you talking about? You don't have any guns.
There's that BZ rifle out in the garage.
That's mine, Paul.
You shut up. Wonder where I can find BBs this time of night.
Anyone has broken, dear.
Well, get me anything. Get me that bow and arrow I got you for Christmas. One of the suction tips. Don't just stand there. My daughter's all loop-de-looping with a fiend. Get me a water gun. Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids who can understand anything they say. Kids, they are disobedient, disrespectful, noisy, crazy, lazy loafers. And while you're on the subject, kids, you can talk and talk till your face is blue. Kids, but they still do just what they want to do. Why can't they be like we were, perfect in every way? What's the matter with kids today? Kids, I don't mind the moonlight swim. It's the loop-de-loop that hurts. Why don't they lower the draft age to about 11? I didn't know what puberty was till I was almost past it. Kids, they are just impossible to control. Kids, with their awful clothes and their rock and roll. Why can't they dance like David? What's wrong with Sammy K?
Paul, here's my pea shooter.
Give it to me. What's the matter with kids today?
I'll have a double rocks in the scotch. And put some rocks in it this time. Can you make me a vodka malted?
How old are you?
32.
Get out.
What about a beer?
Beat it.
Just let me sit here with an empty glass in front of me.
Out.
I demand to see the manager. Where is Maud?
I'm Maude, Charles F. Maude. And if you're not out of here in 1 minute, I'm going to grab you by the scruff of the neck and throw you out.
Hey, go on. This is the last time I do my drinking in this establishment.
Hiya, sailor. Double bourbon. Scotch on the side. No ice.
got to talk to you. It's about Conrad.
And furthermore, even if I were this Rose, which I'm not, the one thing that would certainly make me hang up is any mention of anybody named Conrad.
No, Rosie, don't hang up. I won't mention Conrad. We'll talk about anything you want. You, me, anything. Oh, Rosie, please. Talk to me, baby, won't you talk to me? I don't care what you say, baby, talk to me. Must you be oh so far away from me? It seems I'll walk this way, talk to me. And if you miss me, tell me so. Are you lonely? Tell me so. Say you love me. Tell me so. Honey, let me know. I promise you love me. Let me see. We won't have to talk at all. Rosie, are you alone?
No, I'm not alone, Elders. I'm with friends. See you later, boys.
See you later, boys? Rosie, you've got to help me find Conrad.
And that's just the beginning, Albert. From now on, the sky's the limit. Parties, dances, balls. You want Spanish? Oh, give him Spanish. I'm just a Spanish tamale, according to May. Right off the boat from the tropics, far, far away. Which is kind of funny, since honky tonks. You wear a little mustache and sombrero. My handsome Latin lover from the Bronx. Now that you met Spanish Rose, you'll never forget Spanish Rose. She'll taunt you, she'll tame you, but what man could blame you for worshiping Spanish Rose? Not Danish, not British, not Swedish, not Yiddish, but Spanish Rose.
Could you go back over there and give me some grain alcohol to go?
Not for $1 million.
My whole world is collapsing before me. I can't get a drink. And Kim and Conrad have ran off together to the ice house.
Kim and Conrad? Albert, I've got to phone Albert. Hugo, you stay right here.
Here it is. Maud's roadside retreat. Coming, Rosie. Hurry up, Mama.
I don't know why we have to go running around all night looking for someone it would be better not to find in the first place. If you listen to me, sonny boy, you come home, have a nice cup of postum, and go to bed.
I told you, Mama, I'm not going home until I find Rosie. Now, if you want to leave, that's fine with me. As a matter of fact, it's not a bad idea. Why don't you go home, Mama?
What did you say, sweetheart, darling?
I said, why don't you go home, Mama?
You mind repeating that once more? Sunshine of my existence.
I said, go home, Mama. I don't need you anymore.
So, it's come at last. At last it's come. The day I knew would come, at least has come at last. My sonny boy doesn't need me anymore. Well, what are you waiting for? Get rid of me. Just put me out with garbage. Just throw me away with the used grapefruit. And the empty cans of bumblebee salmon. Never mind putting the lid on. Leave it open so 100,000 pussycats can walk all over a mother. By the way, sweetheart, darling, I got some good news for you. I got the report from the hospital. It's absolutely definite. I got a condition. Never mind what kind of condition. A condition. And the one thing doctors can't cure is a condition. I don't want you to worry, though. Fancy funerals are for rich people. I don't want you to spend a cent. Just wait till Mother's Day, wrap me in a flag, and dump me in the river. Well, I feel better now. Everything is as it should be. A mother is lying on top of a sanitation truck bound for the city dump. And his son is running around in saloons with a Mexicali Rose came over for his birthday day to ruin an American woman's life.
Are you finished, Mama?
Yes, son, boy.
Good night, Mama.
You're just like your father. You'd marry anything. Good night, sonny boy.
My name is not Sonny Boy.
Good night, Albert.
Conrad and Kim.
Ah, there, Mr. MacAfee. A pleasure to see you again. Unfortunately, I must tell you that Conrad's affairs no longer interest me. I'm just down here looking for Conrad and Kim?
They run off together.
And if we don't find them soon, Mr. Peterson, I intend on calling the FBI. Now, who's the head of that deer? Is it Peter Lawford yet?
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. I mean, they're
Doris, Harry, have you seen Ursula?
Ursula?
She's missing too.
Good 10 o'clock and I've looked everywhere.
Mr. Peterson.
What? Have you seen Jennifer and Jason?
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. They're probably all done at the drugstore, having one of them gang wars or something.
Gang wars? Gang wars?
Kids, I don't know what's wrong with these kids today. Kids who can understand anything they say.
Kids, they're so ridiculous and so immature. I don't see why anybody wants them.
Just you wait and see.
They're just impossible to control.
Slowly holding up to kids.
When they're off the hook, they're rocking.
Another teenage delinquent.
Why can't they be like you? We're perfect in every way.
What's the matter with kids? Two kids.
There's something wrong with these kids today.
Kids.
Who'd have guessed that they would turn out this way?
Why can't they be like we were? Perfect in every way. What's the matter with kids?
What's the matter with kids?
What's the matter with kids?
Hi, everybody. Little Hugo here. Luke.
Hugo Peabody, what have you been drinking?
Milk. But it worked. Anyhow, I got the perfect right to be drunk. My girls got off at Conrad Birdie.
To the movies! Great fellow Bill tonight, flying down to Rio and Greed. Always remember that great cast, Dolores Del Rio.
And Gene Raymond?
And what a score!
I forgot all about that.
Hey, Rio, flying down to Rio.
Albert! Albert!
Rosie, where have you been? I've been looking for you all night. I've got good news for you, Rosie. I did it. I sent Mama home. I'm a new man, a world leader.
Albert! Conrad and Kim have gone to the ice house.
The ice house? Doris, call them out at police. Call Mr. Key, tracer of lost person. Call the shadow, look him under the launch casket. Hurry, hurry.
That is refreshing. Of course I do prefer mirrors, but these'll do. So here we are, Conrad. This is the ice house. Fun, isn't it? Of course, when you've been here as many times as I have, I've been here with just about everybody you know. Ursula, Deborah Sue, the Girl Scouts. Stronger than the chocolate ones, aren't they? Conrad, you seem a bit nervous. Maybe a drag on this weed would relax you. Or how about one of those reefers I've read so much about? I can go out and get you a fix if you tell me what it is. When you've had a donkey on your back as long as I have. Conrad, you're trembling. Just because you're a few years younger than I am, I hope that doesn't make you uncomfortable. I am 27, or 28, you know. One of the two. So you see, I really know the score. I even know some of the words. Canubian, premarial, jailbait.
There you are, old sensuous one. We've been looking for you everywhere.
Last night, baby. Now out of my way, I'm late.
Oh, but you don't understand. We're coming with you. You said it yourself. We've got a lot of living to do.
Now wait a minute.
We'll never go home again. We'll follow you to the ends of the earth. We'll like swim. Smart about races.
Float below. Yeah!
Now, of course, that stuff ain't really as much fun as it made out.
Well, we can start right now.
Mr. MacAfee, I demand you release that boy. Mr. MacAfee, do you hear me? This is King Kong calling. Mr. MacAfee.
Albert, it's no use. Look, why don't you go back to the house and I'll go down to the courthouse and try talking to the...
I guess you didn't understand what I said before.
But Albert...
This is the new Albert.
But Albert, you...
Don't but Albert me, Rose. You are merely woman. I am man. A woman's job is to keep the house clean and to speak only when she is spake to. And my first command, woman, is for you to get our things and be down at the train station by 6:30 tomorrow morning, where I intend on being there with Conrad. And I further command you to bring whatever legal documents are necessary, because I plan on making you Mrs. Albert Peterson by 2400 hours tomorrow. Roger, over and out. Rosie, did I mention that I love you?
Not yet, Albert.
Well, I do. Conrad!
Hello, Rose.
Hello, May.
So, we're alone at last. Have you a moment to spare for a heart-to-heart with an old friend?
I'll always have time to talk with a woman who by tomorrow evening I'll be able to call...
Don't say it, Rose.
I'll be able to call Mother.
The cruelest word I ever heard. To think I lived to see the day I ever have relatives in El Salvador.
Not to mention Guatemala, Brazil, Chile, Uruguay, and Chichicostenango. And as soon as Albert and I are married, I'll stick a rose in my teeth, sit in front of my adobe hut on Central Park West, and sell tortillas. Adios, Mama.
Adios, Rosita.
Oh, call me Mrs. Peterson. It's gonna be such a wonderful life. I'm gonna be Mrs. Peterson. This is Albert Peterson. This is 5 8 Peterson. Oh, Rosie, nothing can stop you now.
There's no one here. Come on.
Now look here, boss.
Get on the street. It took every cent I had to bail you out, and I don't want your face seen until we're out of the state. Now get aboard.
Now you just wait a minute there, buddy boy. You saved my life back there. And whether you pay me no guarantee or not, you got a contract with me. Forever.
Conrad, what are you saying?
I'll tell you what I'm saying. This here's a blank piece of paper. I sign my name to it. You take it and fill in whatever you want.
Hello, Albert.
Mama.
Rose. You look good for a change. I know all about you two. Don't worry, I won't make a fuss. I'll do what any intelligent mother must do. Goodbye, dear. And don't worry about the coat. You'll have 3 big sorrows as soon as the train passes over my body.
Mama, get up and get on that train. I have no time for any of your nonsense.
Just a minute, Mr. Peterson. I demand to know what you've done with Conrad Birdie. He's not in that jail.
How should I know where he is? I haven't seen him all night. I'm just down here saying goodbye to Rosie.
Mr. Peterson.
Now there's no point getting excited here. After all, there's no real harm done. As a matter of fact, the sweetest thing happened today. Hugo gave her his pin, and she accepted it.
Oh. My life is over. I'll sell a house and go into a home.
Hey, Albert, the train is leaving. Get on!
Bye, Conrad.
Hey, Albert! Get me, Albert! Albert, get over here! Albert!
Here I am, Albert. 6:30 on the button. Where's the train?
It left at 6:25
Albert, you told me to be here at 6.
with Conrad
At 6:30, I know because.
and Mama.
Albert, you wanted us to miss that train.
Well, it stands to reason, Rose. I mean, why get on a train that goes to New York when we've got tickets to Pumpkin Falls, Iowa?
What's in Pumpkin Falls, Iowa?
An opening in the teaching staff of Pumpkin Falls Junior High School. I read about it in this morning's paper. They want someone to teach English and domestic science. And I hope you brought your documents, Rose, because they prefer the applicant to be married. I was never crazy for flowers. I confess that nothing left me colder. I could watch a daisy for hours, and all I feel was several hours older. I liked your lilies and April cuties. All that they did was make me shrug or sneeze. But now I love each blossom that I see, for a lovely little rose loves me. Now my life is rosy, since I found my rose.